Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. I think we're back. Okay, I think we're back. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Uh, okay. 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 Okay.
Amateurish!
Okay. 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 I think we're good. All right. Okay. Okay. Mm. All right. All right. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're back. Ended up missing a few cutscenes because I didn't notice that we were offline for a while. So, whoops. Uh, anyway, let's. Why don't we just let's get started on the competition? Woo!
It smells so good! Vanessa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
Portions though.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Not with that attitude.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa! Hold on. Varesa's plate looks completely different than ours.
Holy jeez, man!
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has two levels. The regular challenge and the Varessa challenge.
Jeez.
The Varessa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past.
Uh-huh.
It's named after Varessa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
Yay!
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Apparently.
Believe me, if Varessa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that?
I guess.
Only one other person has come close to beating the Varessa challenge, and that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Wait, you're saying Moika has done this for her? Has done this
Of
before?
course, she breezed through the normal level, but the Varessa challenge was still too much, even for her.
Yay!
Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varessa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person.
Yeah.
The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Varessa's appetite in action, that was that.
All right. Makes
Whoa.
sense.
Okay, so you're saying Malika had these portions and she just breezed through?
Well, I didn't think it would get harder than it would get cold.
You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got.
Yeah.
Whoa.
go.
Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. It's amazing. Oh, and this.
Eating ravenously.
And this one is.
Be careful.
All right, that's it. Paimon taps out.
Jeez, man.
All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress.
I mean,
Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
what happened to defending your honor?
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong.
Too strong.
You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
And don't be a sore
Let's hear
loser.
it for Varessa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Hey! Ah,
Well done, Varessa.
Amazing job.
how the heck?
Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. That seems like a lot of, you know.
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know?
Looking like a true champion. Holy crap! I hate the
Thanks.
toilet afterwards.
This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions.
How the heck do you eat so much?
If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi-an-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Well,
Aw, don't worry, Varessa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
yeah.
Eon-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varessa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
Oh, pretty amazing.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick?
Yeah,
By
I
the
never
end,
thought anyone would beat
It was like the
Paimon.
meat turned into one big greasy blob, and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Okay.
Oh,
So
so
there is
that's
actually
the
some
secret.
strats.
Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one.
You know
I
what?
think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Huh. Well, now that we know, we're gonna. I know.
Eon-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
Oh.
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, good
bad.
tell him to take it easy.
It's a bit bad to exercise right after eating.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record.
Ah,
Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
why not both? Porque los dos?
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to any dish. But there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not
Okay.
much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
Yeah, what?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened.
What?
No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told.
Are you sure? That sounds dangerous.
Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay.
Now I'm
because
worried.
That's not weirdly specific at all.
Yeah, now I'm weird. Like, I'm worried about that. I mean, I want to know the reason behind it because I'm concerned.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right?
Well, if it keeps you alive.
Oh, by the way, Varessa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm intrigued about the mushroom.
Paimon will take that as a yes. All right, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time. Next time, I'll come back stronger!
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Great. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah.
Holy crap! This stuff just.
Hey,
Like, all this stuff respawned.
I see everything.
Man, they really, like, man, this just really makes me wish I, like, wish that Nahida was able to grab more with her E.
Commit it to memory.
Okay.
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes.
No, I'm a little.
The green mushrooms
to
don't
know.
appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk
Whoa.
about a coincidence.
It really is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
I really do wonder why the scholar said what he. Do you know? Did he ever tell you what his
You
name was?
mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it.
Oh, do you know his name?
Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
Maybe, but it
You
would be.
could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger.
Well, then why would we do it?
In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control.
I mean, if you're strong enough to uncover the truth, you're strong enough to command the truth.
Command the truth?
I mean, if fear's the only thing to stop you, then let's
Yeah,
help.
we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
But I mean, curiosity can be a bad thing, but no, but what you don't know can still hurt you.
You have a point.
So, yeah.
You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience.
I think I should taste it first.
Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. She should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well, then I'll grill some up right away.
All right.
So, notice anything, traveler?
No difference in
Just
taste.
like Varessa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Okay.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time.
What?
Fascinating.
Eh?
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
Bro, check out to the chase. Like, I've heard of this
Now,
before.
you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? You're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Bro,
Hey, watch it, buddy.
you're not
Let
making
me
any
remind
friends.
you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you.
Okay.
I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
What?
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
Huh?
You mock my name? Oh, all you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Oh, frick.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
Nope.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being.
Well, if you tell us more about you, then...
However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek.
You're just lonely?
As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Uh-huh.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
Huh.
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket.
Huh.
Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
I think a house is
So-
worse.
Do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
I don't even know what that even means!
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
Yeah. We may not know who he is, but we know he
True.
exists.
That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
You got spirit, bro.
We have
You're
one
fine.
thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Yeah.
Such insolence!
Oh, you're still here?
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
Bro.
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating.
Alright. Persuasion check on mushrooms. Go.
Okay, so this one is red. Ooh! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
Oh, well,
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
it is. But they're also very dangerous.
Warrior compliment! Much appreciate!
They can talk here?
No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Frick.
Careful, Veressa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Oh, well, I mean, gather your wits and search for clues. Well, surely violence is a form of wit.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That all I know. Promise!
Okay.
It turned back. into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
I no
You
idea.
mean that food is sacred?
I mean,
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
yeah. Hecky? Oh, forgot to actually turn on this thing.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
I'm not a fan of. I'm pretty much a riddle master.
Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Man, how are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right?
Yeah.
I remember him saying something like that.
So you.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Because he's a fun guy?
What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh my gosh.
Oh. It's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh. Is it because the people are so clever?
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
A lot of trauma.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms?
Okay.
No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Veressa. Let's try and ask the other mushrooms.
Yippee!
Oh, but we should
Alright.
probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom.
Alright.
Hey, there are two fungi over there. Looks like they're discussing something.
Here to share with the
Have
class?
you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You greencaps are so wise. Just like our Sage Lord.
Bravo!
So
Oh,
jealous.
bravo!
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores.
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
Not with that attitude.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more decades.
What's a decade?
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously, the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking!
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
Hi.
Do you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
Look! A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first!
Oh, you already got what we needed.
So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too. Heat really does release their flavor.
Maybe what we
Okay,
do-
let's give it a try.
Sounds like a plan.
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akadal and the rest of the tribe first.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Oh.
Find somewhere to hide!
Oh, so it. Okay, I guess. Interesting. We actually. It's actually like the. Oh, we can't. Okay, so yeah, I guess this area just happens to have, just has a volcano that erupts every now and then. People are just not even panicking. They're just chilling. Alright, neat.
Huh.
It didn't spew out anything too weird. Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
Yeah, the silence speaks volumes.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
You actually believe us?
Yeah,
Well, thank
without
you.
your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
I guess.
Thanks for looking into it and for collecting all this information.
Sure, but
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom.
yeah,
But
but
we know you're not one to lie, Varessa.
yeah.
Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us. Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, We should do our part to help.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Okay.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick.
All right.
All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
Wait, that's his voice!
Hmm?
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require.
Lava, then? A pizza
Did you really
stone?
think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord?
Like, God of the stove?
Humans are such
Woba?
a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking, more like!
No, the only way to figure this out, figure this goal is to keep playing along.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat.
The
Attention,
volcano.
everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
Lava?
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
I'd still say lava.
We should take a look too.
Still say
Definitely!
lava.
We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Lava?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano.
That's a start. But lava?
It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Like lava.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Well. This way or no? This is going up, not down. Oh, another viewpoint. Oh no! Whee. Alright, so, okay, this way. Well, we found 3 of them, so we can, well, that's 10%.
Huh?
You know what, let's go get our, we're gonna need our friends.
Quick as a flash! Charge! Charge!
Stay out of my way.
Like, do the ramps not do anything, or is it just, or am I just bad?
Controlled breathing.
Are we, cause we do get like a lot, like a bit more. Like we do get to keep our momentum when we jump while running. Yeah, because normally our momentum basically just comes to a halt when we jump.
Quick as a flash.
Hmm? I think I don't want to touch this actually. Not without, like, not with, like, if this is what I think it is, then I think we're gonna want to actually have a party that before I even try doing one of these. Yeah.
Positions. Let's see. I swear it's for medical research.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Rain outlines.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. 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 This may hurt a
Did you
little.
grab all of them, or is it just one of them? Oh well.
Commit it to memory. Calm down.
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. The Temple of Wisdom.
This dance is for you.
This may hurt a little. Let's change tactics.
If I could grab them.
I don't understand.
Yippee!
The brightest flames
Ah.
burn fastest.
Okay, this. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Okay. No, wait, I didn't wanna. I didn't wanna! I didn't want to do this. Okay, so,
Don't be nervous. Just relax. Hey. Yeah. Commit it to memory. Yeah. Hold still. This may hurt a little. Here.
okay, well, let me at least label that then. Like, okay.
Controlled breathing.
Keep pushing.
Okay, so we could actually move pretty fast. Like, if we're actually
Charge.
we actually hold the charge button. Oh. Okay, high temperature materials. Oh, down here?
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path.
Okay.
Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
Just throw a mushroom
You
at it?
know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Yeah. So,
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
competition seems to be a thing here.
Verissa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me. Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatenna. Alright, we should keep looking.
Alright, let's go.
Oh,
Holy.
looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Ah! If I could stop getting off this, like, if I could just...
Wow, wow! My
Oh my-
strength is gone.
Quick as a flash.
Harder!
Alright, food. Wow, this thing is hard. This thing is, like, actually hurting.
Let's ride.
Oof! Headbutt! Done and dusted. This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Okay.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
Well, put the mushroom in.
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm guessing great sword. No. She's a catalyst user, an electro catalyst. So like Lisa. And wait. Wait, how many electro catalyst users are there? Okay, yeah, Miko. Wow, completely forgot about Miko. Sorry, but yeah, that is like, yeah, electro catalyst. That's well,
Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead.
like hence why she's able to use, why she does the whole like fisting thing.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Time to buckle down.
But why are these things so? Also, I'm not.
Oh no, not good!
Ah.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Also, she does the whole Sonic Wheels thing.
What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great toe and weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel.
What?
It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on! Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on!
Why me? Kapow! Yeah!
I really want to see her.
Here
I want to see her
incoming!
first.
Yeah!
Is her first just
Boost! Kapow!
her first like
Hero incoming! Hi!
What a great haul!
how does
A
her
bunch of
burst even
seeing eyes,
work?
And this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time.
She plays a lot like, so I guess she does play a lot like Gaming. Nice fighting back there.
Well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before.
Yeah?
Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So, I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
I mean, if it helps you, then nothing to feel ashamed
Really?
about, right?
It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
You wanted to do this, right?
You had the courage to make that decision, and that's what adventuring is all about. Fighting is just a small part of it.
Oh,
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
Ooh,
You're hungry already?
jeez.
Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
Alrighty. Oh, although I feel like I'm gonna need to not. We're gonna. But have you ever had a dream that you would want? There we go. Much better. But yeah, I'm gonna need to actually have a better team in mind. I'll go with this. Even though I like would really prefer to actually have like someone that can, do their thing.
Rev the engines! Hip.
We're back! And we found a bunch of stuff to use!
Yeah.
Great. We're almost done with the preparations on our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
Wow.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby.
Thank you.
If we need more fuel.
Like, at least someone brought lava.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
We just need hot.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varessa and her guest of honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time.
Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
Right. Biggest stove, some lava.
All right, let's see what we have here.
Going to.
Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
Yeah.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right. Let's put it
let's
all together.
Go.
Put it all together. Like there won't be any mushroom left.
Whoa! The
This rate.
fragrance is so much more intense! And what's with this weird mist?
Spores?
Wait, no. Something's not right.
I don't know. Don't think I. Uh.
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
Huh? So you don't feel anything strange?
No. What are you feeling?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Okay.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like.
All right.
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek.
Okay. So why?
Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great sage lord of fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter.
Yeah.
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this.
Woohoo!
What?
Those monsters are no match for me!
Huh?
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
I mean,
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish.
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat, anyway.
yeah, really.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Alright.
Hero incoming! Yeah, heads up! Hi! Headbutt! Yeah!
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
We could do these.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
Really?
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point.
For real.
Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah,
I guess.
let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
The 7 out of 10.
Running late again.
Gotta go fast.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
Yeah.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree? Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then...
Hold on.
What do you mean, what happened next?
Yeah, what happened
Right.
next?
If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation?
Yeah.
But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan. And I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Yeah.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
We've been to Sumeru.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
Yeah.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
Because fungi are creatures from Sumeru, the buildings from your vision support that too?
A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
And you don't deserve our faith either.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
Yeah, come on, man.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
This is just too much
He
trouble
ran
than it's
off.
worth.
Come on, after him.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right.
He jumped down from here. So it looks like we just need to...
Hold on.
Is something wrong, Traveler? Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too.
Yeah.
Through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
He must be in dire need of subjects.
But why?
All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Oof!
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
Heads up! Whoop!
Oh.
Catch me if you can. If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Oof, absolutely insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
Is it just...
Headbutt! Hup! Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this.
Watch out, Marissa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Okay, I guess they just really wanted to make a Sonic level. Oh, right, we can just run on the water.
Get back on track.
Oh.
Get back on track.
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride.
Okay.
Yippee!
All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump.
Oh, crap!
Hurry up.
Oh.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time.
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
Well,
How did we lose him?
he dug underground.
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
What'd you get? Spores?
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading.
Uh,
Ah, they're gonna eat us.
Gonna eat us! Eat us! ungrateful humans! Oh, at this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much? My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are, so if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions.
Like a volcano?
You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength.
Okay.
I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
And it seems like his power is proportional to the number of clones he
Which
has.
means
So...
the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
So he needs a very select
Wow.
few.
So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah, for who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out.
Yeah.
But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind-controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
Why it has to be us.
Why?
I mean, we'll need to
All
catch
right.
him to prove a
Then
theory.
let's find this mushroom.
Yeah, let's go. Oh.
Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing can faze Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever. Charge! Hero incoming! Yeah!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
Hey, he hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Yeah. Why can't I get her animation?
Time to roll. Look out below. Yeah! Too strong. That was a cheap shot. Ow, ow, ow. Heads up! Charge!
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Ow! Maximum
There we go.
power! Time to roll.
So we just have to not be in. Okay.
We've got you this time, nasty mushroom. We know all your schemes.
I'll hide them a bit better next time.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Well, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
So you're a god now.
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon war. You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters, and the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame. No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat. And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering?
No.
All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
That's not actually.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Yeah, the Abyss.
Huh?
Yeah, we're talking about the Abyss.
Archon War. I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person.
Oh,
Now,
great.
I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the
Yeah.
burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
It was an empty deal from the start.
What did you say?
You heard me. I mean, we weren't chosen because you salted us. We were your only
The
option.
traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I happen to have a special constitution, which made it easy to hear your voice.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito.
Yeah.
So you latched onto us as a group of people who could actually hear your voice. In other words...
You're too
You
weak.
said your mushrooms need time to grow, which means you don't have enough power to keep us here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade Plume Terra Shroom.
Oh, yeah, we fought
Because
that a
you
few times.
definitely can't. Right?
Forget about
Let's
him.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful. And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want answers!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
Yeah. Poor guy, though.
What should we do?
Get up!
Worried? Don't be. It's just a few mushrooms. Unholy! Get ready to feast!
Ooh.
Come on. Alright. Your time to shine.
Yippee!
Uh-oh. Well, there.
More, please!
Well, okay.
Guess it's time to dig in!
Stop this at once! Huh?
Well. Yes.
What a great meal. Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And
Really?
with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms.
Yep.
Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you.
Nah, we had to eat all of them. Yeah, so, yeah.
Someone planted a god in Varessa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Yeah, this guy was pretty weak. Like, I can't imagine the bar getting lower than
Also,
that.
didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon War.
Yeah.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts.
Yeah,
it makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varessa.
Yeah, they were always talking about the war,
Hold
but
on. Are you serious?
Wait, so wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Makes sense.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Yeah.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
Yeah, that.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I think it'll be fine.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure.
Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure. I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And it's an adventure. I'll remember this for a long time.
Why's that?
Well, you got the chance to. I'm a hero.
You're right.
Yeah, who knew that your
I never
eating would
thought
actually.
my appetite would save the day.
You know what? Yeah.
It's pretty surreal.
Yeah, your appetite saved the day. So there
But
you go.
It's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
You got this.
Hey, you two!
Oh, hey,
Akata
Paula.
was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god.
You know what? That is
Should
true.
we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akatl first.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a Sumeru scholar not
Good
right
idea.
now.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I think you know what? Well, good idea. Maybe get a just to get a little bit of to get a few answers. Hey, like,
Oh, Catherine's back. And isn't that Tainari?
oh, hey, Tadari.
Word from the Speaker's Chamber was that an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
It's been a while, you two. Though you're the ones looking into the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Of course, to those in the Immorta Darshan, his case is a well-known part of ecological history. His power is tied to his number of clones. So at one point he possessed this truly fearsome form, but as his clones diminished in number, he got smaller and smaller until he couldn't hold on to a physical form at all. And so he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now I'm learning his true form fled to Natlan.
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Well, from what I've heard, he has very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. They really are delicious. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my Darshan to monitor the situation every so often. What do you say? I wanted to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the Speaker's Chamber.
Of course, you're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
Oh, yes, there's a huge one beneath the chasm.
Zamaran?
Wait, Zamaran was one of the clones?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
Yeah, that mushroom is huge. Like, it took a long time for Zamaran to grow into this form. Luckily, Zamaran isn't a green cap mushroom, so there's no danger to us. and I believe its mind has been separated from the Mushroom God for a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them anymore.
We should go see Zamaran one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Friendly is right, so this one is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
But, yeah. Huh. Well, there we go. So yeah, we get...
Add Astro. Thank you for
Well, why don't we go check...
Yippee!
Because Zamaran's right here. So why don't we go check him out? I mean...
Take me up!
Hey, Zamaran. So about the Sage Lord of Fungi. Wicked name shrouded in the midst of the past, wise one. Like, it was our progenitor, abounding in might, yet more bereft of wisdom than even the four-legged. In your two-legged speech, Zamaran would call it my foolish father. At least that's like that rating's easy to understand. But we had no business with one another for many long years. Indeed, I have almost forgotten this name. Cannot tell any further interesting tales concerning it. Your visit, however, sparks such interest. Well then, how does it fare? Worse than and that as well. Ignorance might be a blessing, and knowledge might bring forth calamity. Only that which graced with the ambrosia of knowledge can flourish to the strong. Only that which can be tested with the desolation of wandering can brave the wilderness. But yeah. Huh. Neat. And yeah, this was way back before we before we even came to Natlan. Like before we even came to Natlan, we just had a bunch of we had the chasm. Anyway, now that we've completed that, we can finally get this. And yeah. Donate. 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 Oh, wait. Quick accept. Anyway, so I wanted to do a few things before we switch games for the night, but so give me a minute and I'm gonna go use the restroom. Be right back. Well, bounty in progress. All right. Well, you know, it's actually pretty satisfying to actually to be able to finish a just on the first day of the just on the day of the of the update of the update being completed that we or of the update or the first day of the update actually be able to just immediately finish the story. Really satisfying. Actually, did we even actually I should have checked what this guy's deal was. Invulnerable to electro anima weakness. Alright. Oh,
Stabilize. I will have order.
okay, first let's eat.
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act. Things up. Game's over. Quietly now.
Go! Time to go!
Gather.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Okay. And there we go. One down. Electro invulnerable to Hydro.
Shall be punished. You're
Killjoy.
Bubba, get them!
All right, let the mountain's veins boil.
A proper send-off from the speed touch-up.
Don't see that. Let's light it up.
At the right hand, into the fire.
Everybody stand back.
Hey there! Hiya! Now, a proper send-off from the Spino with coming at ya. Hiya! And
Where is the target? Oh, the target's right there.
Cha!
Yeah.
Out of my sight.
Yeah. Seriously? Seriously.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Eat this! Coming at ya. And watch out! Hiya! Attack! That's the way.
Okay. Eat them. Yes.
Watch out! This is Her Majesty's gift! Yeah!
Bring it. The forge grows cold.
Where is she?
Hey there! Coming at ya! Attack! Booba, get them! Cha! And
Light it up!
At the frying pan, it's out of my
Hey there!
There we go.
Ice and snow.
All right, and last one, cryo, invulnerable to hydro. Okay, seriously? Sure, I guess let's try this team. Haven't tried this team in a while. I would if there's hydro, but up here will be fine. Gimme.
Wanna play? Magic lamp! Says it!
I condemn you! Witness the power of Gugwa! Obey! By ordinance divine! Freeze to the core! Shudder!
Okay, there we go.
Let's sweeten the deal! Lauren?
Eye for an eye! Ring cutter!
Even though she's immune, at least like get some additional. Like, at least do a
Manifest!
freeze for.
Do your master's bidding!
I mean, what if I could give it? I could get her.
I condemn you!
If I could push her away. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Let's do some more tree chopping. Okay. Boop. Alright. Okay, 20 days for that. Well, first let's get the reputation reward before we go back to the Imaginarium. Okay. We get the Harvest Boon. And we got two more ranks left before we maxed out the reputation of our reputation within Natlan. Pretty cool. Oh, and because we've done this, we can get that. Huh.
With enough Mora, you can afford to do any.
Well, you know what? Let's see. Can we get her? Can we get her? Oh! Mona, hey, Mona. Hey, Chevros. Yeah, I missed,
Yippee!
Okay. Not quite yippee, but hey. I mean... But for now, I mean, eh. I mostly wanted to get Eons on this time around. Because I never missed out on getting another member of the small squad. It's just who I am. Anyway, let's go to the Imaginarium and see if we can get some cool, like, see what we can get from this. Okay, so... Yep. Okay, we're gonna need that. Like, and yeah, I pretty much already have it, like, everyone built. Well, Layla, not quite. We'll be fine. Okay, so... Oh, we just need one more. Well, we got a lot of Hydro. But don't really have anyone... I guess Miko. Sure. Let's start. More flowers. Okay. Let's get a healer.
Hurry up! Mora waits for no one.
I like randomness. Alright, sure. Okay. Okay, Hydra and Pyro Slime. I mean, this... Okay. This can't be that difficult, right? This can't be that difficult. They're just slimes. What could possibly be so tough about those? Okay, so Electro and Hydro. Maybe this. Okay.
Here's the goods! What's this? Mora's box!
Stars
still. The depths beckon.
Magical map! Shazam! Don't be scared.
Tell me what you see.
Kamisato Art. Sweet!
Here's the goods! Warren, the night is cold. Stars shine from...
Go! You're free now! Farewell!
Be still.
Magical lamp! Not now.
Mind the deluge.
Okay, I think that did it. Yeah, we got the star. Not that it matters. Okay, because of, like, okay. Let's check out everyone here.
Maybe it would be nice to read something a little lighter for once. It would be a nice break from the academic texts I usually read. Oh, they give me such a headache.
Oh.
Actually, maybe not. I can't afford to relax yet, or I'll end up missing my next thesis deadline. I can't just rely on the stars' blessing to see me through. Oh, I have to put in the work myself.
The records here are fascinating. Like the clouds in the sky that lie beyond reach. They contain so much information. It would take a real genius to turn all of this into a woven scroll. Please, don't look at me so expectantly. I don't think that's something I could manage myself. Sorry about that.
I mean, what do you got? Okay. Sorry.
Let me guess what you need most right now. A medicinal drink that can restore your full strength in one sip? Or maybe a cream that... How'd I do? All this and more available right here, right now. Buy in bulk for big discounts. Don't let the price put you off. You're paying for all the hard...
Okay.
I have heard that Mondstadt's deity makes few demands of his people. Whether they prosper or not, their fortunes are of their own making. But is this a blessing or a poison? Ah, sorry.
Okay. Well, here's a free cache. I think I want to get another companion.
Need to hire a duelist?
Okay. Easily grouped. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just do this.
Here's the goods! Shazam! No more? Don't be scared. My guiding stars.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Kamisato Arc. Suiyu!
Let's sweeten the deal. What's this? Not now.
Tell me what you see.
Cascade! The depths beckon!
Magic lamp! Shazam! Stars, shine for me. The night is...
He's free. Go. You're free now.
more time! Let's sweeten the deal. My guiding stars. Cold. Mine to commit.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Kamisato Arc. Suiyu!
No star, but hey. We got through. No problem.
It's rest time now, right? Why can't I get to sleep? Wait, no! That was it! We have something important to do in a minute, right? Yeah, I can't sleep now. But if I'm not well rested when we head off, I'm gonna mess things up for sure. I really don't know what to do.
I know that feeling. Being so tired and like so sleepy.
This domain is constantly changing, and the danger constantly evolving. So I have something for you. It's what we call the 3 warnings. Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
What?
You'd best learn that by heart. It might come in handy someday.
Does that really apply for here? Okay, frozen. Well, we got no choice.
outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
I got you covered. Check this out.
Into the shadows.
Yippee!
Shoot on sight.
Ready, steady, go!
Rain cutter.
Don't get too close.
Ready.
Let the show begin.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Fire it up. Supporting fire.
Loaded. Time to testify. Rain cutter.
Check this out.
Into the shadows.
There we go. I could use a few more. Use a few more. Okay, how many cryo members do I even have? Okay, you know what? Actually having another cryo member could help.
As per our contract.
How about this? Rapid movement, ease of route. I don't like specters, so like this.
I'll protect us. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
Written in the stars.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny.
Let's dance.
As you wish,
Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Delve into destiny.
Keep piling on the damage.
Fate is upon you.
Oh, I'll protect us.
By royal decree.
No touching. Access denied. All hail.
Midnight phantasmical.
Next up, let me scry.
Leave my space.
in the stars.
And there we go. And we kept it. And we kept our stars. Let's get another healer. We'll get a free mystery cache. Like, well. I need to use the restroom. Be right back.
You covered! Fire it up!
Let me weave you a verse. Flood of frost. More speed. Out of my way!
Here's backup! Check this out!
Rain Cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Rack and ruin. Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy. Dissipate.
Fire it up!
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind. I condemn you. turn.
Like supporting fire! Don't get too close!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa. No, my freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
Yeah. Okay, that's the objective.
Rack and ruin. Stand with me.
I got you covered!
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Out of my way.
And yeah, it doesn't
Blood of
matter.
frost.
But I like doing it. It feels nice. Might need a healer. Well, we can finally get superconduct. But okay, what do we need? We need hydro characters. Okay. I want to at least get one of these. Sadly, no other options.
Delves into destiny. I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Midnight Phantasm.
This is long overdue.
Fate is upon you.
Come on.
Lightning purified.
As you wish, me.
Born of ice. Glaze over.
Written in the stars. I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Like this giant enemy fiery crab.
No touching. Decided by destiny.
Come on.
Out of my way. Stand with
Come
me.
on, don't go hiding.
Midnight Phantasm.
For Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost.
Fate is upon you.
Okay, there we go. How many? What's our Hydro companions looking like?
What exactly is teamwork?
Ooh.
I have high hopes for this journey.
All right. Not even sure if we're going to be able to complete this because of it not having Hu Tao or Arlecchino. I think. Anyway, Heal. I don't like either of these options, but guess this option is okay. Okay, I want Kokomi at the end.
Hold the line.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song.
Okay.
Hunt them down.
Holy crap! That we already wiped out a whole bunch of those guys.
Rebuild.
Obey. Manifest.
Yoo-hoo!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Ready.
Fatigue is setting in.
Cryo incarnate. Obey. Manifest.
Let the world collide.
Loaded.
Already. Oh, dang. Take a ching. Random companion, please.
Look at this.
I'll take.
Leave it to me.
Climactic Showdown, shields. Well, good thing we have Diona. Cause she's our shield user. So put her in the back. Okay, that's too many healers. Yeah.
Let's go. Scratch. Diana special. Think you can bully me?
Illusion shattered.
Time to shine.
Freeze to the core.
Shaken and stirred.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Yoo-hoo! Can't handle your drink. Huh.
I condemn you. Vengeance will be mine.
Let the world collide.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Rack and ruin.
I did not actually want to heal at that time.
Now you shall perish.
Okay. Seriously?
Strike a pose.
Because they keep going apart from each other. Or do we need to focus on the pyro guy?
I condemn you.
Okay, try that again. Okay, I think I could try a Try this team again.
Let's go, let's go.
Just focus on the pyro guy. Like the other guy would charge at me.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. Shine down. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye. Rack and ruin.
Shake a hamster.
Strike a pose. Flood of frost. I condemn you.
Alright, that's the first one down.
Rack and ruin.
Can't handle your dream. Huh.
Illusion shattered.
Let the world collide.
Eye for an eye. Freeze to the core.
This is bad.
Rack and ruin. Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay. How many?
A pleasure to be working with you.
Okay. Eel and bows. Let's just do this. Let's not get greedy. Okay, or you, like, Kokomi. Let's just do this.
Allow me.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
With all my strength.
All eyes on me. Embrace the ice. Take flight.
Rest and rebuild.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Here.
My apologies. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
I did not want you to go for the. I wanted you to go for the. Right, for the.
Take flight.
Hold the line. This dance is for you.
Actually, did I need Electro, like, for these guys? Like, I thought
Sakura
these
swirl.
guys would... Why do you all go for the little guy?
My apologies.
Covenants of the deep.
Like, this is all, like... I had to go through all this effort just to get one of them down.
Positions.
Take flight.
Yippee!
The ice.
gonna need it right on. Alright. Okay. Well, I don't want to use like Raiden. No, 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 no. Don't want to use use Raiden right away.
Rest and rebuild.
Things are about to get dicey.
Dance with the waves. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Huh? Hip, yeah. Hip. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Hold the line.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Don't blink.
Okay, that's one.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Huh? Billowing surge. Rest and rebuild.
Quietly now.
All eyes on me.
Here comes the cash.
Cut to the chase. Incoming. Don't blink. Hey.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, we have so many choices.
Whatever would you do without me?
Cryo. All right.
Scratch. Look at you, Boomtail.
Shine down.
Things are about to get dicey.
Sakura swirl.
All right.
My apologies. Think you can bully me? Catch me. Sayonara special.
There is no escape.
Busted.
Take flight. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow. Shake it and stir. Look at you, Boomtail.
Now you shall perish.
Okay. Seriously. Here.
Here comes the cash.
Kamisato art. Sometsu. My apologies. So rude. I'm a rock. Sayonara special.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Hey, come on, come on.
Torn to oblivion.
Ah. Close. Closer. Close, but not close enough. What do we need? Like this?
Unleash! By ordinance divine, manifest! Now you shall perish! Shine down! Ha! Ha!
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
My apologies! Sakura swirl! My will embodied! Take your true form! Cryo incarnate! There is no escape! Ha!
Busted.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Obey! Take flight!
Ah!
Whirling snow! Unleash! By ordinance divine! Transcend all constraint!
Busted.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Torn to oblivion! Obey! Manifest!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Take flight!
Really?
Sakura swirl!
Like it does so much damage, but then we just fall off.
Obey! There is no escape! Do your master's bidding! Unleash!
Things are about to get dicey.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Don't blink.
Obey! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
It's like it just suddenly starts.
Incoming. Hey! Got lucky with sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
Unleash! Obey! By ordinance divine!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
No, I did not press start.
Shine down!
Incoming.
Torn to oblivion!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
With sword comes shadow.
I feel like I'm getting a little bit more damage than I was before.
Don't blink.
I'll be fine.
There is no escape! Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Speed of light. Hey! Cut to the chase.
Busted.
Asuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Take flight!
Gotcha. Embrace the ice! Game's up. Fun's over.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Hey!
There is no escape!
My apologies.
Quietly now.
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Illusion shattered!
Busted.
No!
Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Take flight!
Here comes the catch.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Torn to oblivion!
Gotcha.
Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hey!
Shine down!
Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Need to- Okay, I think I'll have to come back. Might come back a little later, sadly. Or I need to finalize.
If we wish to forge a new future, we cannot and yet, many of the principles put forth in these days, I tend to take a look at any relevant.
Anyway, I think... Oh. Oh, we got an... Well, we can... Alright. Wait. Anyway, I'll try finalizing this on my own time. But in the meantime, because I definitely, like, I'm not going to be able to do it if I keep ramming my head against the wall. Right. But we still have more. There we go. And yeah, obviously not enough for another 10 goal, but yeah. Anyway. We'll go ahead and call it here for tonight for Genshin, and I'm gonna go and switch off to Xenoblade because I am addicted. So, have a good night, God bless, and I'll see you next time. BRB. Meow.